Hi everyone, my name is Paula and I attended the Thrive programme with Stephen Chan. Uh, I've really found it such a great help in all ways, all aspects of my life. It's covered so many, every aspect and problem that I had in the past. When I first started it, I would say I had at least a dozen problems, if not more, to deal with. But thankfully now I have faced them all, and like I have went to I had alcohol was one of my major problems, and I recovered from my alcohol really well and very quick. I was also sent to addictions, and I was the quickest person to be discharged after the 6 weeks, and that was mainly just because I already had started my Thrive program, and everything I had already learnt everything from my Thrive program anyway, and also more than what I had at addictions anyway. So it was a real good help to me in many ways. But I also then I had with my children, I had been having problems with my children and that in life there just recently, and it's definitely it's been a huge improvement. Everything is just coming together great, so well with them, and my children have also noticed the big enormous change in me, being so positive about everything, and just about my outlook, general outlook and that on life, and it's definitely been a great help to me and my children as well. So also I had a huge fear of lifts for years, and I conquered my fear through the Thrive program, which if somebody would have said to me 6 months ago or 3 or 4 months ago about getting into a lift, there wouldn't have been a chance at all. And now I can just walk into them now without a problem. Now I look back at myself and think what was my fear, why was I so stupid, wouldn't get into a lift. And also heights, and that was one of my main fears as well, and I'm totally fine with that now too. But not only that, it's even life in general on a daily basis, just dealing with everything. I just look at life and approach life in such a positive way. Everything that I waking up in the morning, and I always say to myself, today is going to be such a great, good, happy day. And then whenever I think that to myself in the mornings, then generally that is what happens then. So it has been so good in so many ways. I would definitely recommend the Thrive program. It's well worth it. For anybody that has any problems at all, I would suggest it's doctors and that I've went and attended, and this and that. It's for me, it's not the right answer. It's not the right way. That the Thrive program was definitely the only thing that worked for me, and it's all about I'm so much more positive with everything from it myself. I don't see why people can be so negative now in life, and it definitely has helped me so much, turned my life around in a big way, and I can't thank the Thrive program enough for how much it's helped me and my family and my kids and all, too. And actually just recently before I started the Thrive program, my dad had passed away at the beginning of the year, and it was recognised to me straight away that I was still grieving and that, and it helped me cope with that so much and all now too, that I can really life can be dealt with. You just control thoughts and that. You can just change your thought in a split second. Anything that's sad or in your mind or going to upset you, basically what I just do is just change my thought just to something happy, something jolly, and then that's how I then get through my life now. You know, so different. And probably even like 3 or 4 months ago, I wouldn't have been sitting here looking as well, because like I've lost weight. You know, I am, and that too, which I needed to lose. And I like healthy eating, and that I found easier, fitter and healthier in so many ways, and I'm going to continue at it, and hopefully lose some more down the line. And I take more care and pride like in my whole, in myself and my body in so many ways. Now that's another positive change for me as well, which my children have noticed and like. That's one of the things that they love about me as well. All my changes like that they like, you know, that they're very pleased with. With the Thrive programme, the way it's helped me, and then I approach them differently too. But it definitely, I would recommend it like to anyone, whatever, how small or big your problems are, that definitely the Thrive programme would be the answer. Because like it's really like a list of stuff, you know, that I have got through, and now I don't have problems with grief and that now. You know, I can visit. I can now go to my dad's grave, and you know, and it doesn't upset me now going to it anymore. So I definitely have conquered a lot with only for the help of the Thrive programme. I have to be thankful for.